But Zeus drew Hector out of range of the weapons, out of the dust storm, out of the mounting kills. The blood and rout of war as Atrides followed hard, shouting his Argives on, furious, never stopping. The Trojans streaked in flight past Ilus' barrow, ancient son of Dardanus, past the midfield mark of the plain, and past the wild fig, and struggling to reach Troy, and always in hot pursuit and shrieking, Agamemnon splattered with gore, his hands invincible hands. But once they reached the Scaean gates and the great oak, there the two sides halted, waiting each other's charge. Yet stragglers still stampeded down the plain, like cattle driven wild by a lion lunging in pitch darkness down on the whole herd. But to one alone a sudden death comes flashing. First he snaps its neck, clamped in his huge jaws, then down in gulps he bolts its blood and guts. So King Agamemnon coursed his quarry, always cutting the straggler from the mass, and they fled in terror, squads amuck, spilling out of their chariots face first, or slammed on their backs beneath Atrides' hands, storming and thrusting his spear and lunging on. But just as he was about to reach the steep city, up under the walls, the Father of men and gods, descending out of the heavens, took his throne on the high ridge of Ida with all her springs. Holding fast in his grip a lightning bolt, he drove Iris down in a rush of golden wings to bear his message. Away with you now, Iris, quick as the wind, and speed this word to Hector. So long as he sees Lord Marshal Agamemnon storming among the champions, mowing columns down in the blood, Hector must hold back, command the rest of his men to fight the enemy, stand their headlong charge. But soon as a spear or bow shot wounds the king, and Atrides mounts his chariot once again, then I will hand Hector the power to kill, and kill till he cuts his way to the bent ships, and the sun sinks, and the blessed darkness sweeps across the earth. So he commanded. When quick Iris obeyed at once, and down from Ida's peak she dove to sacred Troy, found the son of wise King Priam, shining Hector standing amidst his teams and bolted cars, and swift as a breeze beside him Iris called, Hector, son of Priam, a mastermind like Zeus, the Father has sped me down to tell you this. So long as you see Lord Marshal Agamemnon storming among the champions, mowing columns down in blood, you must hold back, command the rest of your men to fight the enemy, stand their headlong charge. But soon as a spear or bow shot wounds the king, and Atrides mounts his chariot once again, then Zeus will hand you the power to kill, and kill till you cut your way to the bent ships, and the sun sinks, and the blessed darkness sweeps across the earth. And Iris, racing the wind, went veering off. Hector leapt to ground from his chariot fully armed, and brandishing two sharp spears, went striding down his lines, ranging flank to flank, driving his fighters into battle, rousing grisly war. And round the Trojans whirled, bracing to meet the Argives face to face. But against their mass the Argives closed ranks, the fighting about to break, the troops squaring off, and Atrides, tense to outfight them all, charged first.